If you ever looked at one of our WP Easy 2.0 themes and thought they may not work for your church, then this video is for you. Hi, this is Erica with OurChurch.com, and thank you for using our WP Easy website builder. It's WordPress made easy. In the next few minutes, I'll show you 4 simple ways to transform the look of your website. First, section backgrounds using colors, images, or videos. Next, font changes that shift the style and personality of your website. Then, clean text layered over images for a modern look. And lastly, header fonts and colors that make content stand out without rainbow text. By the end, you'll see just how flexible WP Easy themes really are and why you don't need to switch platforms to get the website you want. First, we edit our fonts and our headers just by using the Edit Theme option in our dashboard. So once that comes up, we want to go to the Themify options, and then from there we can choose our body font, our header fonts, our links, but let's start with our headers. So these are your H1, H2, H3 tags, which also are called headers. So we can choose the color we want by simply moving the little color picker. And while you're here, don't forget to choose for each one of your tags. So the H1, H2, H3, meaning your headers, choose the color and the size that you want for each of those. But while you're in your Themify options, make sure to also format your body text. Your body text, you typically want it to be at least a size 18 so that you can read it. A dark, nice black font color for most themes, but if your theme has a colored background to it, you might want to choose white or a very light gray, but black will work for most themes. Then once we're done making our changes, we just press publish, and then we can go back to our website by clicking on the little tiny house in the upper corner here. First, we're going to click our page builder, which is what you see me doing there. The blue plus button, and then grabbing a header module, dragging it and dropping it onto the page. After I type my message here, you'll see right underneath I can choose which header that I want, the H1, the H2, or the H3. And so it automatically remembers the size and the color that I chose as soon as I tell it to be an H1 tag. One of my most favorite things about our 2.0 themes are that you can customize each section to have a different background. You can have a solid color, a photo, or even a video. Let me show you how easy it is to do. First, let's start with a video. We choose our row settings, scroll down once the little pop-up comes up. We're going to choose background, choose video. That will lead us to our media library. We'll select the video that we want, or we can upload one. We hit select video, save, and there it is. Now let's do a photo. We'll do the same thing. Choose our row settings. When the pop-up comes up, we'll scroll down, choose background, photo, and then we'll scroll down just a little bit more so that we can select the photo that we want from our media library, or we can choose one from Instant Images, which is a free photo stock library. We just type in what we're looking for to select that photo or to download it into our media library. We just click on it. There it is. Select photo, save, and there we have it. Now let's choose a color. We'll do the same thing. We'll choose our row settings. When the pop-up comes up, we'll scroll down, go to background, and this time we're going to choose color. We can either use the color picker to roll around to find the color that we want, or if we already know the number to the color, we just place it here, and now we have a solid color for our background of our section. Now let's talk about clean headers. This is an H1 tag. It has that color, the font style, and the size that we want. But to make it a little bit different for this section, all we have to do is go into the font family, choose something more kid-friendly for our children's ministry. Then we can change the size of it by dragging and dropping the little size picker And here we have it. Now we have a nice clean header for our children's ministry. Now let's talk about clean sections. We don't really want to have a section on top of another section where they both have images as their background. So that's what you see me doing here is I'm breaking up those two sections by adding one in between. This time I have a column of 2, and one column I'll have a photo that I got from Instant Images, that free stock library of photos. Type in Bible. I'll find a quick Bible here. Just click on it to add it to my media library. And so in this other column, I'm going to put our header, which is the Bible study. And then underneath that, I'll put the time of the Bible study. But to make sure we don't have rainbow text here, I'm just going to use an H1 heading that has that nice bright red color. And then underneath it, I'm going to grab a text editor, use just regular text, which is a size 18 font, something that I already set up in the Themify options in the beginning. And it's a nice dark text. And so now what I have here is a section in between those two sections that both have photos as a background to have a nice clean look. Now let's talk about text on top of images. So what I have here is a column of 3, and in each of those columns, I'm placing a header. And to make it easy on myself, I'm simply going to duplicate that header, drag and drop it into that next column, change the words, and then do that again. I'm going to duplicate that header with the little duplicate here, drag and drop it into my next column, and change the words. So now I have all 3 headers in each section here. And so now what I want to do is I want to use the column settings to place my image. So again, I'm going to scroll down once the pop-up comes up, choose background photo. I'm going to go into my instant images again. I'm going to type in the image that I'm looking for so that I can use free stock library photos so that I don't have to worry about licensing. Choose the image that I want, select it. But now my text is a little bit hard to see. So now let's choose an H2 tag, which is a white. And so as you can see, my H1 tag is that nice deep red. An H2 is a white. And an H3 is a black. So I have nice complementary colors so that I don't have rainbow text. What I mean by rainbow text is a blue, a yellow, and a green. I have complementary colors. One nice bright color with the red, a basic color with the black, and an accent color with the white. And so you see me going in again, doing the same thing, choosing the H2 tag. But in each column, I'm going to show you again real quick. Column settings. Column. There you have it. Slow motion a little bit. And then I'm going to scroll down, choose background photo, go into my instant images, type in what I'm looking for, choose my photo, select it, and now it's my background here. And so again, I'm just going to choose an H2 heading for that bright white text. And so now I have beautiful images with text sitting right on top. My header above it is that H1 tag. So I have the red, I have the white, I have nice clean images for a nice modern look. The bottom line is you don't have to switch platforms to get the modern professional looking website. All of our themes are fully customizable and built on our 2.0 drag and drop system, making it easy to design the look you want without starting over somewhere else. So thank you again for using our WP Easy website builder. Remember, it's WordPress made easy.